Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing our November Plan With Me video. I've actually started this back in April after watching a bunch of Plan With Me's. I thought it'd be super cool to bring you along my journey and how I plan every month as a content creator. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you've been enjoying these videos and what's your favorite part of these videos. I try to share the same type of format where I share a little bit of my life with Holly lifestyle goals, my personal goals, a little bit of my small business, what I use to plan, and share updates on that. October definitely went by really fast. I feel like this last couple of months is gonna just fly by super quick. I think I'm pretty on track with certain things, so that's really good. I did have a week where I was in Hawaii for the baby moon. I have been pretty productive this month. I'm excited to share everything that's been happening, and yeah. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. I also share a lot of desk productivity, tech, and lifestyle videos, so if you're interested in any of that or all of that, make sure you're subscribed. And without further ado, let's get into business. Okay, so our first order of business is a little update with Life with Holly Lifestyle. Last month I said I was a little bit inconsistent with my content. I either didn't really have the motivation to film or I was just waiting for the light. So I've been lagging a little bit, but this month I think I am back on track. I think from now to the end of this year until I give birth, I'm probably gonna do 2 videos a week and occasionally do maybe a 3rd video on TikTok if I do have some extra content I wanna post. But that's where I'm at with my social media. Another thing I talked about last month was creating the last freebie, which I have finished the 2025 monthly calendar. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be working on the content for it. So doing like an iPad video that I've done previously. Here's a little video of how I did it before, but I'll be doing a new version and hopefully launching it sometime in November. I feel like if I do launch it a little bit earlier, it's not going to make any much difference because the calendar doesn't start till January. So I think November would be a good time to launch, and I'm going to take my time, create some other content maybe with it. If you're interested of me doing kind of like a digital planning video on YouTube, make sure to let me know. I might actually do something like that too. So let me know in the comments down below. And then another thing I'll be working in November to release in December is my 2025 goals Notion template video. I did one last year. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will link it up in the cards up above and down below, but I go through it with you guys. And it's a freebie Notion template, and then I kind of share my goals and how I plan for my goals. Last but not least is my iPad Pro. I moved back into my Lago iPad stand so that it can actually sit on my desk and not be high above. So this is the stand that I've been using and loving. It just sits on my desk, and that way I can also move it closer to me and move it to a good spot so I can get back into designing and stuff like that. Haven't done that at all in October, so hopefully I can do that this month. If you're interested in this iPad stand, I'll also link it down below for you to check out in case you're interested. So what it is, it's like a stand. You also need to purchase the case that goes with your iPad, so it depends what iPad you have, and then the case will magnetically fit on here. It looks pretty good. So yeah, one of my other top goals that I had was fixing my website. I was gathering photos for the website. I haven't added them to the website yet, so I definitely need to do that sometimes in the first week of November or something, and then that way I can get that done. And then the next step on that is probably changing any text that I might have, updating the copy of the website, and then slowly go from there. And then maybe the next step is doing the sponsorship stuff and UGC stuff and updating those too. That is my little update for Life with Holly Lifestyle. So let's do some planner updates. I'm still using my work week agenda, and it's been doing really well, especially when I'm more consistent with my social media short form content these days. So that's really good. I am starting to look at thinking of goals for 2025 because I know I have to start preparing for that. Since when I'm going to be in my 3rd trimester, probably going to be super lazy and don't want to do stuff. So hopefully I can do as much as I can before I give birth, and then I'm pretty sure that first 3 months of having a baby is going to be super busy. So maybe even see if I even have the capacity to kind of work on some videos and pre-plan things maybe. I'm still not sure about that, but we're just going to take it one step at a time and see about that. I haven't been utilizing the work week agenda 100%, so I do have some extra space that I can start thinking about 2025 and kind of break things down and maybe kind of see if I can add some things in here and plan a little bit better for the future, since I will be away probably for a couple of months. So that is something that I might be doing on my work week agenda sometime this month. But other than that, I've been utilizing my weeklies really well, so I'm happy about that, and I'm pretty much almost done this book. This is a 6-month undated planner, so I'm able to switch out to the 2025 when it comes to 2025. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, so check this out. I'll make sure to link everything that I mentioned today down below for you to check out. I mentioned last month that I started a new planner for my home stuff. I have been working in it a little bit, but nothing too crazy yet. I'm still trying to learn and figure out what I want to do in here. So far, I just have my appointments in here, which is really good. I haven't done any projects lately, so I haven't started that at all. I definitely need to do a project starting with the nursery, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. I also have been using the life admin section for any like home tasks that are a little bit, that are not like everyday tasks or every week tasks. So there's something written in here, and yeah, I just need to pull this out more and kind of look at it. I might put it outside in the living room instead, so it's nice to be able to see when I'm at home or I'm just chilling on the sofa, to kind of look at that instead of having it in here. But another thing I want to share is that I did change up my passport planner here. So instead of a disc mount, I now have this spiral planner. A couple of weeks ago, some orders came in and they ordered these little planners, and I was like, I want to make my own. So that's what I decided to do. Try to keep it super simple. There's different inserts you can choose from. So the inserts that you can choose for the passport disc mount, you can actually put it in a little book here. So that way it's like stationary and you don't have to move things around, because I feel like sometimes I feel a little overwhelmed when I have to move things around in a disc mount, especially for such a small planner. I think I just needed something solid and to stick with it. So I put a life admin here, which is perfect for anything I may need to think about for here and from work. I have my 2025 quarterly and monthly, so this is just keeping track of any appointments and stuff like that. So this is really good to have on hand. Then I chose lists so that I can have any grocery lists, any things that I may need to write down that I need to buy, need to grab. That's perfect for that. And then last but not least, any notes, just in case I'm out and about, I just have an idea or just have things I want to write down. So just trying to keep it super simple and use it the way it is, so that way it's just a good book to have on the go when I'm out and about. So that is my little update on my planners. So now let's talk a little bit about my home. One of the top things I'm going to focus on in November is actually cleaning out the nursery. I did mention this in my previous video that we did a lot of home projects to kind of move things around so that we'll have a little nursery for the baby when they come out. We actually moved the guest bed downstairs along with a dresser that our parents have stuff in there, and I haven't touched that room since then, so that's something I want to focus on this month. I have a lot of journaling stuff in that room, a lot of stationery that I've just been archiving and just putting it in a drawer. So I have that all over the floor and haven't worked through it yet. So that's one of the top priorities for this month. The other thing is that we also wanted to paint one of the walls a pink color, kind of like a muted pink. We're still deciding on the color, but I think it'd be super cute to have one of the walls painted. And then other than that, we just have to start researching on cribs and stuff like that to get the space ready to go and get ready for any Black Friday sales, because November is coming up and that's gonna be crazy, and get the best deals on all the big items. And that is a mini update on the home. Another big update for November is my shop Poinhan. I did mention in previous videos that we are actually moving, and November will be the month to move. We actually got the space sometime in mid-October, but we've been trying to touch it up and stuff like that and just make sure everything's good to go before we move anything inside. There's definitely a lot of behind the scenes work that we have to work on, so it's gonna be really chaotic and crazy this month. So I might not even be able to focus on Life with Holly as much as I want to this month, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can. But I'm super excited for the move. Everything will be a lot closer, kind of start fresh in a way, because we do have a lot of stuff that we've accumulated that it's good to be able to go through and remove if we don't need anymore. But I'm excited for this move because it's going to be a new place, new fresh space, and I feel like it's going to also have new ideas, so I'm super excited. I will also be doing a video on that too, so hopefully you can see that video. I'll probably post it on Point Hunt instead. I'll do a behind the scene video of that move, so you guys can check it out too. But for the rest of this year, hopefully I can share some more relaxing videos also, might be like mini vlogs and stuff like that. and maybe show more personal side of things other than just my home office and my desk setup and just content creation in general. Hopefully you're looking to see a little bit of my personal life also. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see, or if you would like to see more desk setups and stuff like that. That's totally fine too. I can definitely do those videos too. Just wanted to see if you guys want to see more different types of videos. So yeah, let's do an update on Rella. I have been using it again for another month, and there's some changes that I've seen that I either didn't see last time or they changed it recently. So let's get in. Okay, so we have Rella up now. One of the biggest things that I finally found out is that you can actually change the platform colors, which is something I've been wanting for a while now. So all you have to do is just go to your social space, and then you go to the settings, and then on this side you have all your platforms that you might have. I only use 3 platforms, so I only change those colors, but if you use other ones you can add to it afterwards. So I just have Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. These are just the colors that are in my brand, so that's what I've been doing and I love it. Look how it looks. I have the red for my YouTube so I can see it on the side, and then I have my browns and like muted pinks for my Instagram and TikTok. From what I see, there's not that much updates since last month, but I am excited to start using Rella for Work Week Agenda and for Point Hunt, because I have been testing this out for 2 months to kind of make sure that I know what I'm doing. I kind of see that I love using these little projects, so for gifted collabs, for YouTube, and then I can try to plan out what I want to use for Work Week Agenda and Point Hunt. So now I'm in Point Hunt. I'm going to share a little bit on how I would set this up so that you can kind of see how I would do it. I would create different projects. One of them would probably be launches. So those are the top things that happen. We also have things like sales. So I'll also put that in there. And then maybe another thing would be collaboration. So if we are collaborating with a content creator or something, maybe I can keep track of their posts and make sure that everything's going smoothly and that they're doing their posts and stuff like that. Those are 3s that I think are going to be pretty important for the next couple of months. So that's what I'm going to stick with for now. I just remember that I also want to be doing some YouTube videos, especially when we're moving. So maybe I'll add a little YouTube section here so that I can keep track of that. So using Rella is super easy. So I'm going to start with sales. So there's going to be a Black Friday sale, which is probably going to be on the 29th. So this is how you actually use it. I actually never think I demoed how to use Rella, so I'm going to do a little demo for you guys with you today. So all you have to do is just, you can start with a quick ad, or you can go to the side over here to create posts so you can have more options for you to do things. So I'll pull up a whole thing for you. Usually I use quick add and then add as I go if I want, so I can just have my idea ready to go. So I would put Black Friday sale. You can click on the date and actually change the time. Usually it says all day. Usually I would post around 12 p.m. or something like that, or even 10 a.m. So I'm just gonna stick with 10. I'm already in the project section of sales, but if you're in just the regular Point Hunt look view, you can change it to projects, but right now it's already done. And now I'm going to choose the platform that's going to be in. Usually I start with Reels, and then if I need to post it also on TikTok, I usually click on it, and then you can duplicate it on the side here. You confirm. It's going to say copy. I usually remove that, and then I would change the platform to TikTok, and then now you have 2 versions. Down here, what I wish is that it will automatically do it for me, or it will still stick as one type of content. It won't show up as 2 different things. So if I go to the board here, you see it shows up as 2 different things, and sometimes it can be really, I don't want to say annoying, but you just have to move both around. Like if it's completed, you have to move both around. Wish that if I moved one, it'll move both. Some kind of option like that would be kind of cool, but I get why it should be separate, because some people post in different times. Some people add different captions for different platforms, so there's that too. So that's what is over here. So if you go to the launch section, you won't see that post there because it's not part of the launch section. So you're able to kind of check on different things if you need to. And then if you go on Point Hunt, you can see all the things that you have talked about. So if I had something in launch, sales, collaboration, YouTube, you can see everything all at a glance. So there's different ways to view also. And then board is the way to kind of figure out like if it's an idea, if it's in progress, pending, approved, or complete. I mentioned in my last video that I wish you can change these. So hopefully we can do that soon. But other than that, that's a mini little tour and a mini little demo of Rella. If you're interested, I'm sure to link it down below so you can go check it out. But yeah, that is it for this portion. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. That's a little bit of update of the next month, which is going to be super crazy. And then December, if all things go well, I'll probably be resting most of that month and just enjoying the holidays. But I do have a bunch of videos that I'm excited to do for the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. If you ever have requests on videos or anything, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'll be glad to do them. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!